If you're still using an old MacBook in 2026, don't replace it just yet. A lot of people think the only solution is buying a brand new Mac, but that's not always true. I'm still using a 2012 MacBook Pro, and with a few simple changes, it's become much faster and more enjoyable to use every day. In this video, I'll show you 10 practical ways to improve the performance of your old MacBook without spending a fortune. Let's get started. Tip 1. Upgrade to an SSD. The biggest upgrade you can make is replacing your old hard drive with a solid-state drive, also known as an SSD. If your MacBook still uses a traditional hard drive, this one change can completely transform how it feels. Your Mac will start up much faster. Applications will launch quicker. Files will open almost instantly. Everything becomes smoother and more responsive. And if you only have enough money for one upgrade, make it an SSD. It's easily the best value upgrade for an older MacBook. Tip 2. Use Safari instead of Chrome. The next tip is to switch from Google Chrome to Safari whenever possible. Chrome is an excellent browser, but it can use a lot of memory, especially if you keep many tabs open. Safari is designed specifically for macOS. It usually uses less RAM, puts less strain on your processor, and often gives you better battery life. If you don't rely on Chrome-only extensions, Safari is definitely worth trying. Tip 3. Close unused browser tabs. Let's be honest, most of us open a tab because we'll read it later. Then we open another, and another. Before long, there are dozens of tabs open. Even when you're not actively using them, many websites still consume memory and processing power. Instead of leaving everything open, bookmark the pages you need and close the rest. Your browser will feel lighter, and your Mac will have more resources available. 4. Remove apps you don't use. Take some time to remove applications you no longer need, old games, unused utilities, trial software, duplicate applications. While deleting apps won't instantly make your Mac faster, it does free up valuable storage space and helps keep your system organized. A cleaner Mac is much easier to maintain. Tip 5. Keep enough free storage. One mistake many people make is filling their storage almost completely. macOS performs better when it has enough free space to work with. Try to keep at least 15 to 20% of your storage available. Delete old downloads. Remove installer files you no longer need. Move large videos to an external drive if possible. Your Mac will thank you for it. Tip 6. Disable startup applications. Have you noticed your Mac taking a long time to become usable after you turn it on? Startup applications could be the reason. Many programs launch automatically every time your Mac starts. Go into your login item settings and remove anything that doesn't need to open automatically. The fewer applications that start in the background, the faster your Mac will be ready to use. Tip 7. Restart your Mac regularly. This tip is simple but surprisingly effective. Some people leave their Mac running for weeks without restarting it. Restarting clears temporary memory, closes background processes, and often fixes small performance issues. If your Mac suddenly feels slow, try restarting it before looking for more complicated solutions. Tip 8. Close background applications. Take a look at what's running in the background. Applications like Spotify, Discord, Steam, Adobe Creative Cloud, and messaging apps continue using memory even when you're not actively using them. Open Activity Monitor and see what's consuming your Mac's resources. Close anything you don't need. The more memory you free up, the smoother your Mac will perform. 9. Upgrade your RAM. If your MacBook model allows it, upgrading the RAM is another great improvement. More memory means your Mac can handle more tasks at the same time. You'll notice smoother multitasking, faster switching between applications, and fewer slowdowns when working on demanding projects. Together with an SSD, a RAM upgrade can make an older MacBook feel much newer. Tip 10. Use software that matches your hardware. Finally, choose software that's appropriate for your Mac. Older hardware doesn't always need the newest version of every application. Sometimes an earlier version performs better while still giving you all the features you need. Also, avoid opening more applications than necessary. Keeping your workflow simple reduces the load on your system and helps everything run more smoothly. Those are 10 simple ways to make your old MacBook faster in 2026. You don't always need to buy a new computer. A few smart upgrades and better habits can keep your Mac running well for years. If you found this video helpful, consider subscribing for more Apple-inspired tech content, practical tutorials, and tips to get the most out of your devices. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.